Don't go to TikTok to come be watching funny videos. That is not what I'm sending you there for. Hold on. Are you still buying courses in 2025? You can't be serious. There is a litany of information on the internet at your fingertips. You don't need to buy courses in order to gain knowledge on a particular topic. Hold your horses. I'll tell you why. You should have surfed the internet because there's a lot of free, valuable information that you cannot afford to let pass you by before you go ahead and give your money to online coaches for a course. Now, I'm not trying to invalidate online coaches or their credibility. What I'm saying is that those of you who are low budget and you are trying to maximize what you have at hand before you start whatever it is that you want to start, maybe content creation, business, whatever it is that you want to go into, I am here to prove to you that you don't need to buy or pay online coaches in order to do that. You should have soft TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm telling you that these platforms are loaded with valuable information that can change your life. Social media is not bad in itself. It is just the misuse of it that makes it seem dangerous, but it is not, and it is depending on how you use it. And yes, you might be saying, I don't see this information, I've searched everywhere, and what I'm looking for, I've not seen it on social media. That is because you have not yet programmed the algorithm or the platform that you are using to provide or recommend whatever information that you are looking for. And what I mean is that whatever platform it is you are using, whether it is even your search bar, Google Chrome, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, you need to program it. These social media algorithms are like children. You need to train them to tell them what it is that you like, what it is that you want to see. And how do you do that? By engaging. Engage on the post that you want to see more. You engage, you like, you share, you say the information that you want to see. And what I mean is, like myself, as a content creator, of course, I want to be able to produce more amazing video qualities. So how do I do that without paying for a course? I look for it on social media, especially TikTok. TikTok now works like Google. All you need to do is put in a keyword and it will recommend to you what you are looking for. So by the time you put in these keywords over time, the algorithm is going to understand that this is what you want and is going to keep recommending it to you. Like myself, I said before that I want to be able to produce more video qualities and I want to learn it. So what do? I go to my Instagram. If you scroll through my feed, you're going to see more of color grading videos, how to improve your sound quality, how to improve your video quality. These are the kind of videos, these are the kind of content you are going to see being recommended for me on my explore page on Instagram. But TikTok is a little bit difficult and I don't know why. No matter how much I search and I search, it is quite hard. Of course it will recommend, but not most of the time. It's going to keep on recommending content that I don't need, and I don't know why TikTok is like that. But you see YouTube, you see Instagram, you see Twitter. These algorithms work in your favor if you train it to. That is what you are going to do. You are going to go to these platforms and you are going to search the kind of things that you want to see, and the algorithm will keep on recommending these videos to you. That is one. Now what I like to do, because of course I don't believe that all the coaches out there are teaching what we already know. Of course there might be something more unique, something different that they offer in their courses. So this is what I like to do. I ask my potential online coach, what other benefits do I stand to gain from paying for this course aside from the knowledge that I am going to learn? And even the knowledge that I am going to learn, is it something different from what I've already seen or heard or learned on other platforms? And I make sure that I let you know the extent of my knowledge, so you can assure me that what I'm going to be learning on that course is absolutely different from what the course is going to be teaching me. That is another way that I make sure that I'm getting my money's worth. Because who wants to be paying for free stuff? Who wants to pay for something that is already online? Who wants to pay for something that is already on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok? And why I say this is because I was watching a video of a lady teaching how to create more crisp and clear videos for social media platforms. And then a guy was kind of complaining on her comment section. He's like, why are you posting information that I just paid 35k to learn for free? Why is she posting it for free? And the creator commented, which was like, there's nothing that you will find on the internet these days for free. You must understand that creators are now more intentional about offering value on their social media platforms. How do I know this? Because I studied the platforms before I started my own content creation. For TikTok, it is authenticity. For YouTube, it is value. And for Instagram, you have to be aesthetic and you have to offer value. So you see that nowadays, I don't know for those of you, because it depends on what your feed or what your explore recommends for you. But my own algorithm recommends videos about how to create content for my For You page. So you can see there is information everywhere on the internet, so why should you pay for a course? But there might be other coaches that are offering real value on the internet, not something that has already been passed around several times. In 2025, don't go to TikTok and be watching funny videos. That is not what I'm sending you there for. You are going to see so many videos, so many things that you don't even believe. For example, myself, I'm very intentional about color grading. I don't know if I did a good job on this video. Please comment down below, because I know that it changes the atmosphere, the ambience of your videos. It really communicates to the audience that are watching what you want them to feel when they are watching your video. So I really want to prioritize learning how to color grade, something I want to do. And I was surprised recently, the algorithm has been recommending videos that I don't believe I should be finding on the internet for free. I feel like it is illegal. I kind of feel like I'm committing a crime when I see these videos for free. Like, you won't believe the information I've had access to over these past few days, just because I trained the algorithm to recommend to me what I want to see. Especially if you are managing your budget, especially if you're just starting out like me, because I'm a 9-to-5 worker and a content creator. So if you're someone like me that you don't want to break the bank, but you want to start with what you have, because like you hear out there, start with what you have, start with what you have, start with what you have, which is what I'm trying to do. You want to start with what you have. Please don't go and break the bank trying to buy expensive courses because you want to make it in whatever you are trying to make it in. And it doesn't only go for content creation, it goes for business, for academics, it goes for fashion, it goes for beauty, it goes for anything that it is that you want to learn. Please try learning from social media before you go ahead and buy a course. Most coaches will tell you that they've gone through trial and error and they've been able to understand what the algorithm wants and what the algorithm doesn't want, what you should do and what you should not do, because by virtue of being in the game for a very long time, they understand it, they know it. They will tell you that is what you stand to gain. And obviously, yes, but like I said before, there's nothing stopping you from trying it too. There's nothing stopping you from trial and error. By trial and error, you can also learn and you can also teach. Like myself, through my analytics, I'm studying what people enjoy watching, what people don't enjoy watching, what engages people the more, and all of that. So I advise that you do the same thing before you start paying for courses. Please, if you know that you enjoyed this video, you got some kind of value from watching the video, please subscribe, leave a comment, you can like. I'll appreciate all of that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye, see you next time.